Give all praises due to Allah. Honors to our Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the love of Allah made manifest in man. We give great honors to the Prophet to come and to save us and redeem us when we was in an unconscious state. Great honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the love of Allah made manifest to men, that we may comprehend love. It had to come in flesh. Give honors to the Prophet. We give honors to the sheikhs and sheikhs abroad that's doing the work, their father's work to uplift fallen humanity, enlighten, to raise souls up to a high degree. We give honors to you, brothers and sisters. Islam. I have a few things that I would like to go over that I've been noticing, and some of it is with this social media, that we are turning this uplifting act, or this mission to uplift fallen humanity, when it comes to conscious Moors first, we're trying to teach each other, or not teach, but excuse my mom, we're trying to tell each other that, Mo, you got the wrong portion. Sister, you're not thinking right. You're not on key. So you know better than the next. We have to get out of tearing our people down, man. We have to get out of tearing our people down. If you see, the Prophet demonstrated in the oral statements, he said, if your brother man needs something, give it to him so he won't sin. That is awareness in itself. We need awareness. Give it to him so he won't sin. We walk around, our people walking around ignorant to the law, ignorant to divine consciousness, ignorant to their higher and lower self. Teach them, give it to them so they won't sin. Now we're not trying to like teach or project ourselves like we know everything, but we know something though. So let's teach it right. If you was conscious of Allah and you really say, I praise Allah, you will watch what you say. You will watch what you do. I often tell unconscious ones that's not aware of the science. I often say to them, I say, sister or brother, if you really was aware that God lives inside you, you surely will watch what you say and do, Moors. And that goes with anybody. When you say you love Allah, what are you talking about though, really? Come on, explain to me. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take notes. I'm going to let you breathe on me. I'm going to let you teach me more. Come on, teach me. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to listen to you, Mobile. This is what we need to do. Be students before we become masters. We are projecting confusion with Asia when they reading, especially on comments, Facebook. We are creating confusion. They arguing among themselves. We have to get out of that, other than hearing about our shortcomings. You are not a vanguard when you're showing a confusion state among the ranks of the Moor Science Temple of America or the Moors. You are not being a protective vanguard. Discuss that in the inbox. Get the telephone number, Moor. Can I get your telephone? Let me talk. Discuss that. Vibrate in unison. That's what we talking about. Coming today on this holy day. We have to get out of this Roman seal. We're going to go here to chapter 18. And we're going to go specifically to instruction. Page 28, and holy instruction from the prophet, divine instruction from the holy prophet, chapter 18. We're going to go straight into instruction 4 and 5. And Pilate sent his scribe who placed upon the seal of the stone, the seal of Rome, in such a way that he who moved it would break the seal. To break this Roman seal meant death to him who break the seal. Now let's take this slow, because them high lessons. What is your interpretation on this stone, this seal, Roman seal? What is a seal? A mark. A stamping. This is our stuff. This is like a seal on this shirt. This is our stuff. This is our property. They put a seal on us. They put a mark on us. A brand on our nation through birth. They are presuming jurisdiction over us through U.S. citizenship. Presumed jurisdiction through birth. Our people are unconscious that we're having children and putting them through a system like cattle. If you're not rebutting that U.S. citizenship, then you're going to be presumed as property. You're not fully a human being. You're an artificial being. You have no standing in the law. You have privileges. Privileges. Not constitutional rights. Not Allah-given rights. Are we teaching our people? Wake your people up and stop tearing your people down if you love the movement of uplifting fallen humanity. Raise the thoughts of your people up. That Roman seal is everything they gave us now. We talking about taxing. We talking about driver license privileges. We talking about friend of court. We talking about they de facto judicial system. They got maritime flags in there. They letting you know we at war with their own citizens, U.S. citizens. We have to teach our people how to walk into the portal as ships and carry our flag and our manifest, which is our nationality cards and our credentials and our basics of knowing the Moorish Science Temple of America and what it represents. We have to teach our people the basics, man. And again, though, if you're a good teacher, Father of the universe, the Father of the one word, UNI-verse, Father of the one word, you're the best teacher. Put the Mo up there. Put the sister up there. She can teach. Everybody can't teach. We have to learn how to take our position. You might be good at cooking, Mo. My son, why don't you go in the kitchen, Mo, and fix us the food, Mo. You're doing a great job. Sister, could you go over there? Brother, could you go over there and take minutes? Or Beverly-El, could you go over there and sweep the floor? Everybody's not good at everything in the functions of the Moorish Science Temple of America. This is what makes it unique. We work as a family. How do you break the Roman seal and live to tell about it? Because it meant death to him who break the seal. These Europeans are trying to call us terrorists because we're rebutting our citizenship status and claiming and going to a national status. They saying we're terrorists because we're counteracting it and we're waking up and we're rebutting it. Think about that. We can't stop all of the confusion, but when we are conscious Moors, we can stop that confusion. In instruction 34, and then the white robe form trampled on the Roman seal, and then he tore it into shreds. He took the mighty stone in his hand as though it was a pebble from the brook and cast it to the side. Now you think this is an actual stone, like it's in your driveway or your yard that you go down and pick up and you cast to the side? You take a stone, a concrete stone with your hands and you tearing it up. Do you think, is this your portion of understanding? Are you taking this very literally? Or is the prophet bringing adapt hidden wisdom? Stomped on the Roman seal, tramped on it. When we get out the full thinking of these Europeans and what they instituted on us, their rulership, their de facto seem to be in existence but not real. And we return back to de jure, what's really real in consciousness. We have to become self-governed. We have to be about our own business in every area of our life, though. We're not talking radical about nobody about in the Moorish Science Temple, but we honor brothers that kept the doors open. But if you're going to still put us to sleep, and if you're not going to teach what's affecting us right now, my son is 7 years old. He's listening to me, and he's 7 years old. And I'm trying to take him out of the matrix through the birth. I didn't even know. I wasn't fully aware. Man, my son is under this. She nationalized. She put him in the school. We getting permission to get their education. We ain't got no school to send him to here in Saginaw, Michigan. So I got to teach him in the bedroom. I got to teach him constantly in the bedroom. We ain't got no more school to go to in Saginaw, Michigan. Help me, Moors. Teach me how to uplift myself. Let me teach you how to uplift yourself. Be about your Father's work. A mighty work is ours. Carnal men want not the light, they love the dark. When mental inspiration, when mental awareness shines in the dark, they comprehend it not. We got a mighty work. So Allah gonna smile behind our tears though. We gonna be so sad that our people is not adhering to the teachings that the prophet brought. And we're not talking about limited to the Circle 7. The Circle 7 is not a limited book. That's why the circle got open brackets. It's infinite. The wisdom of Gautama, Vesta, Judaism, Krishna, Prophet Muhammad, Islamism, the stamp and the seal, Prophet Muhammad. We got all areas is covered. I took the cover off all secret organizations. The Masons, the Masons, everybody talking about the Masons, Moors, and Masons. Oh, they're my children. They don't even go so far. When your kundalini, when your Ra raised from your pelvis area through your back, up through your medulla, you are fully aware now. Act as a deity. This is the ancient Kemet Adapt system, the mastery system of self. Act in the capacity of a god. Teach me about the art. It said when man and Allah are one. Teach them that man and Allah are one. How am I one with Allah though? You know, it's good to say that. We saying, okay, it sounds okay. All is well. God is good. God is good. You know, okay. Teach me more. Let me sit down again. I'm going to let you speak. I'm going to take notes. Teach me how to tap into the art. What is art? No things. Boundless space. Inert energy. But yet the cause of everything. Now, how do we activate that energy? Teach me more. Teach me how to wake the Allah up inside me, that I may create and rule and direct with infinite wisdom. Chapter 35, made flesh. Call forth world by the words of his mouth. Keep breathing on somebody. You're going to change their way of thinking. Call forth worlds by the words of his mouth. And smite with his arm and they sink into nothing. That's your authority. Most sit down. Shalom. Govern yourself. And that goes with me too. We're going to be perfected by the things we suffer. We have enough of that. Don't put your foot on your brother. Don't burden my morals. Don't burden me. I came from a long line of struggling with self for those who know me. When I came to the awareness that I am Lord, this is something that can't be, it's a consciousness that I came into. I just ain't claiming it to sound good. My children's name is Lord. That I may keep living again. This is an ancient system from the past of our forefathers. That's why we up to date claiming the titles of Ra, Tehitu, Het Hiru, Osset, Mayat. We keeping it living. This is the old time religion. Belief in a superhuman power to be obeyed and worshiped as the creator and ruler. Today, in this era time, we give divine honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It ain't no accident brothers slip up and say praise, because sometimes your name gonna be spoken in praise. You brought something you can't tear up. It's gonna tear you up. When you say you honor the prophet, you say you love the prophet, surely that's respect and honor from, man, look, I honor you, I love you. And that causes obedience. That's like being with your parents. Your mother asks you to do something, your father asks you to do something. You say, all right, hold on, what do you want me to do? Okay, I'm gonna go do it right now. Honoring the Prophet Noble Drew Ali is like adding wings to your feet. Be about that work that he brought. If you don't do nothing else, pick your book up and dissect it. You want to know where the adapt teachings at? This is the teachings. The logos. What is the logos? These brothers got these logos. All is well. Got them around the neck. Be about that. The breath made flesh. The very breath we breathe is the energy that we live off of. So where is this Allah that we speak of? When we say amen, we calling on the hidden one. Let peace be still after this. When we come together and a divine source with forceful prayer, we're calling forth the 7 creative spirits that create everything that is, was, and evermore to be. We have to leave out of the consciousness in the temple, outside into the world, and remain in divine consciousness. That's your head symbolism, your head above the clouds and your feet on the earth. Handle your physical affairs God-like. Teach this divine wisdom to me. Because I'm listening to you. My family is listening to you. My son is listening to me. My mother is listening to me. My people. You. Your auntie. Your little cousins. And Jesus opened up his eyes and said, all hail the rising sun, the coming of the day of righteousness. We had just saw this man demonstrate unto us the power of man to raise from carnal flesh and blood to flesh and blood of Allah. That means you can be perfected right here in the flesh. I don't know how y'all read it, but you might not can see him like I see him. I don't have to live many lives to reach that place. It can be done. Evil is not requisite to man. It's not mandatory that we do evil. What is sin? You give the devil or the Lord self too much credit. If Allah is so omnipotent and divine, then evaporate your Lord self. It's only murky ether. Murky ether is the ignorance, the murky, the cloudiness of your mind that you don't understand about the substance of your flesh. Study your flesh, scientists. Teach your people how to study their flesh, that they may control it and govern it. Then the Lord self, it say it will go down, it will be no more, and man, the truth abides. It can be done. We're not like these other people looking up in the sky and waiting for this Allah to come, and then we're being fleeced right here on earth. We're not going through that game. I'm not going through it. The prophet didn't teach me that. That's not what I'm getting out the literature. So, like I said, you might not see him like I can see him. I'm going to go to chapter 17, and I'm going to close out. And we're going to say happy holy day for all you Muslims all over the world that's striving, that's being about your consciousness in the flesh, careful of your tongue, careful of your deed, careful of what you do, but yet be firm in doing what you do. Be about your Father's word, upright, fearless, and independent. Now, Claudia and Juliet, chapter 17, page 25, instruction 16. Claudia and Julius, his wife, lived on Palatine in Rome. They were servants of Tiberius, but they had been in Galilee, had walked with Jesus by the sea, had heard his words and seen his power, and they believed that he was Jesus made manifest. What is the sea, Morris? You think gravity is going to allow you to walk on the sea? What is the sea? The prophet give us an illustration on our questionnaire, raising humanity, the symbol of a sister, out of the cares of the world, the sea. Claudia